When you're feeling a little sluggish, what's the first thing that you do? Do you go and buy some cake, or a cookie? Or do you go to the coffee machine? Or do you grab a green tea? What are you doing? Are you grabbing external things for you to generate that energy really quick? Or are you doing it yourself? I want you to feel empowered in this category of your life and not be a victim to the energy that you just have. Hello, beautiful souls. Tiffanyjulie here, certified high-performance success coach. And I am super excited to talk to you about one of my favorite topics, and it is energy management and burnout. So have any of you experienced burnout here? Hi, I used to be the burnout queen, so I know this journey oh so well. And if you've experienced burnout before, it is not a fun thing. And I never want that for you. And you do not have to experience burnout. That doesn't have to be part of your reality once you learn the proper skill set of energy management. So a mentor of mine, Brendan Burchard, he always talks about how the power plant doesn't just have energy. It has to generate it through windmills, through coal, however it's generating its energy. It doesn't just have energy, and neither do we. We don't just get up with this boundless amount of energy, or maybe you do, but by the end of the day, if you don't know how to manage that level of energy, it's going to go away, and you're going to end the day feeling exhausted and tired, and then you're giving to different compartments of your life with a half cup of energy versus an overflowing cup of energy. So my goal with you is to teach you how to end the day, how to end the week, how to end every task with an overflowing cup of energy. Why? Because your results are a direct reflection of the energy in which you show up in. So think about your relationships, if you show up with energy and vibrancy and purpose and intention, and you're the vibe to be around and everyone wants to be around you, your relationships are going to be naturally just better. Think of the last time you showed up in your relationship and you were exhausted. You probably snapped at that person when you didn't mean to, or maybe you said things that you didn't mean to, and you look back at it and you go, well, why did I say that? Or why did this conversation not go so well? And it's because of your energy and how you were showing up there. Have you ever given the excuse and let yourself off the hook of doing something because you didn't have enough energy? Right? So maybe you had a goal to go to the gym, but that day you woke up and you're like, hey, you know what? I just don't have enough energy. Energy, we have to stop blaming, my friends, because the thing is that your energy is up to you. You are the creator of your energy. There are so many strategies, tools, and resources that I'm going to tell you in this training today that will help you to be able to generate energy throughout the day. But the problem is that a lot of people don't even have an energy vision. They don't even know how they want to feel every single day. And they just get up and sort of bumble into the day, go through the motions. And that is not what high performance living is all about. High performance living is all about full engagement, full presence, full vibrancy, and a joy for life that is just overflowing. And I know that you want to feel that way every day, because it is much better than going through your day, dragging yourself, needing 10 Starbucks cups of coffee. I mean, that's not enjoyable, and the burnout cycle also is not enjoyable. I've been on that ride, and you don't have to be there. I'm not there anymore, thank goodness. And my clients, literally, when they start to learn and develop the skill of energy management, every compartment of their category rises. They have more money in their bank account. Their relationships are more amazing. Their team loves them. Their team starts performing better. Their business does better. Just all of the results, their health and their happiness on a daily basis, and their life experiences, like how they experience life and the situations that they're going through and moving through, they experience them on such a deeper level, on such a more meaningful level, because they feel intentional, and it all starts with your energy management. Okay, so when is the last time you thought to yourself and prepped your energy for something? When is the last time you stopped before you went to the gym and you were like, okay, how do I want to show up at the gym today? Do I want to drag myself there, with my coffee and half energy and half-ass this workout? Or do I want to show up there with full energy, full presence, full vibrancy, and get the best and the most out of this workout that I possibly can. When's the last time you've done that? When's the last time you've showed up to your to-do list and asked a question of like, okay, how do I want to show up for the activities on my to-do list? What is the purpose of this to-do list today? And how can I show up in the best, most overflowing cup of energy that I possibly could? When is the last time you had those check-ins? Those are intentional moments throughout the day that we want to start placing in your schedule so that you're triggered to ask the questions of like, okay, how am I feeling? And is this level of energy going to be conducive with the outcome that I want to produce? Because the outcomes in your life are a direct reflection of the energy you show up for the task in that's actually going to create the result. So if we tie that back, your results, your energy equal your results. So what is your energy vision? How do you want to end each task feeling? When you go to the gym, how do you want to end being at the gym feeling? How do you want to end like checking all the things off your to-do list feeling? How do you want to end the day feeling? What is that KPI? What is that key performance indicator for you? What is the vision? How do you want to show up for your relationships? Is it full of joy? Is it full of love? Is it full of happiness? Is it full of gratitude? Is it full of appreciation? What is the target? And then we align your energy management practices to being able to generate that type of energy, okay? How do you want to end the week feeling mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, okay? You have many energetic bodies that we're dealing with. And so we want to pay attention to all of those categories because they all affect one another, right? So there's a mind, body, soul, physical connection, and it all needs to be in alignment, and all of those cups need to be full in order for you to sustain high levels of success. So how do you want to end the week feeling? Do you want to end the week feeling, crossing the finish line and going, oh my gosh, I made it. And now I'm just going to Netflix and chill all weekend because I gotta fill this cup back up in order to have a great week next week? Or do you want to end the week feeling like, wow, I freaking did it. Like I still have energy. I can show up. I can go travel. I can take my family on vacation. I can go do the things I want to do. I can, meditate and bring the energy to my meditation practice. I can learn a new skill over the weekend because I have enough energy. Like, how do you want to end the week feeling? Those are two different people. Those are two different results you're going to create. One is like, a mediocre life. And the other one is an extraordinary life. And I am here to help you live an extraordinary life experience. So that all starts with your energy. Think about it. Like a F1 Formula car that is in a race, they have pit stops throughout the race. And on those pit stops, whether the car needs it or not, they are changing the oil, they're filling the tires with air, they're checking the gears, they're greasing things up, they're managing energy with the car, okay? So that the car can end the race going over the finish line, not in a million parts, but all together and feeling really good, okay? Same thing when you run a marathon. I've trained for the marathon. I've ran Boston Marathon. And when I was running the marathon, there was checkpoints where we drank water, we had Gatorade, we had those like little nasty, gel that like you suck down and it gives you energy. It's got like electrolytes and things in it. They give you fruit. And if I did not have those energy points where I was stopping, I would have never been able to cross the finish line. Actually, with energy, I probably would have crossed the finish line like crawling, versus running over the finish line. So if you think about it, like we need pit stops throughout the day and intentional moments where we're checking in with our body, where we're checking in with our mind, our soul, our spirit, and saying, hey, how you feeling? How you doing? What do you need? Right? Like if you care for your friend, what's the first thing that you do when you see them? You're like, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Like, how can we get you feeling even better? Like you care about their energy. You care how they're doing. So we have to turn that love inward, baby, and we have to treat you like a Ferrari, a Formula One car, a professional athlete who does marathons. Like we got to treat you like a high-end luxury item because you are. You're the CEO of your results in your life. You're the CEO of your results in your business. And if we treat you like a high-level Fortune 500 CEO, with your energy management practices, what do you think you would be able to create? So every 50 minutes, I have an alarm on my phone that goes off and it dings and it reminds me to bring the joy. It reminds me to have those check-ins. So what I'm doing when the alarm goes off is I just close my eyes and I'm like, okay, how is my body feeling and what does it need? And I talk to my body physically, right? And then I talk to my mind. I'm like, okay, mind, how's it going? How are you feeling? What are the thoughts going on in there? Like, are you tired? What's happening? What do you need? I'm asking my soul spiritually, do you need a little quick hit of meditation? Do you need to refocus on your vision? Like, what do you need spiritually? What do I need emotionally? And I fill up my cup. Now, this doesn't have to take a long time. I work with a lot of busy people who have a lot of things on their plate. This can take just 60 seconds to generate energy in some way. So let me give you an example of some of the things I do. Drinking water is one of them. Hydration is so important to your performance, okay? A lot of people are walking around dehydrated and they're drinking 10 million coffees, and that is not water, okay? Coffee dehydrates you. You need water. Stretching, right? A flexible body equals a flexible mind. Stretching, doing like a 10-minute vinyasa flow, or bouncing up and down in place, closing your eyes can generate a lot of energy. When's the last time when you've been working really hard at your computer, did you just close your eyes for even 10 seconds? Your eyes are like taking in a lot of intake, and we very, very rarely, if you're not intentional, you're probably not closing your eyes throughout the day and giving that intake a rest, okay? I do breath scaling. Breath scaling is an awesome way to start generating energy, because what's happening is you get rid of the carbon dioxide buildup in your lungs and you oxygenate the brain. And so you become more focused, you have more clarity, you release brain fog that's happening because carbon dioxide in the lungs starts to create some brain fog. So breath scaling is really good. Just deep breathing, meditation, visualization, connecting back to your vision and your goals and your dreams, dancing around. So I love to put a good YouTube playlist on or Spotify playlist and just dance around for a couple of songs. And there are so many different ways to do this. You could do kajonging. You could run the stairs. I have high-level CEOs. They're literally like going out and running the stairs. Or you can go outside for a walk. You can get in nature. You can take a cold shower. So many things that you can do to generate energy. So when is the last time you had in your schedule an intentional trigger for yourself that triggered you to focus in on and check in on your energy levels and get really honest with yourself? Because radical responsibility is the first step to changing anything, and becoming aware of your habits around energy are also so important. When you're feeling a little sluggish, what's the first thing that you do? Do you go and buy some cake, or a cookie? Or do you go to the coffee machine? Or do you grab a green tea? What are you doing? Are you grabbing external things for you to generate that energy really quick? Or are you doing it yourself? I want you to feel empowered in this category of your life and not be a victim to the energy that you just have, okay? You have a choice to generate limitless energy, and throughout all the practices that I just told you, those are some great ways. I mean, I could go on and on and on about all the different things. You could even just Google how to get a quick hit of dopamine or how to get a quick hit of energy, how to generate it for yourself. There's a bazillion strategies, but just the intention of this alone is going to change your life. Because imagine this now. Take a moment and think about it. If you had a trigger every hour on your phone and you checked in with your energy levels, what do you think that you would be able to produce? How do you think you would end the day feeling? So for me, I want to end the day feeling progress and happiness. I want to end the day, baby, with just as much joy. When I wake up in the morning, I feel an immense amount of gratitude that I was given this 24 hours. I was given this chance to create whatever I want this day. And I have such joy in my heart for the day. And I want to end the day feeling that. I want to end the day feeling like, man, I just made so much progress today. I grew today. I was happy today. I'm grateful for this day. I want to end the day feeling that way. So every day I have a reflection at the end of the day and I ask myself, okay, what did I do today to stay in alignment with my energy vision? That's an energy vision. I also want to end the week feeling like that, okay? So at the end of the week on Fridays, I always do a reflection and a review. And we need to be more aware and having these reflection points, because reflection is also another high performing habit. So I find that high performers check in with themselves and have a high level of radical self-responsibility and accountability. And your check-ins are places that you can add that so that you can increase your performance. All right, loves. So to wrap it up, let's get you number one, you need to have an energy vision. Let's get you an energy vision. How do you want to end the day feeling? How do you want to feel while you move through your day? And how do you want to end the week feeling? Okay, what's your target? For me, it is joy, happiness, gratitude, and progress. Put those check-ins in your calendar. Every day at night, have a prompt that prompts you to ask, am I ending the day feeling this way? And if you're not, then you got to go back and you got to look at, okay, what did I do today to generate energy? Was I more as intentional as I could be with my energy management skills? You are in training right now, my friends, okay? You're in training. This is a skill set that you need to develop. So you've got to learn how to optimize yourself. You have to have those reflection points to ask yourself, what is working with my energy and what isn't working with my energy? And you've got to start understanding and removing the things that are taking you away, taking you out of the game of you bringing your best energy to the table, okay? And we want to start consistently implementing the things that work really well for you. So maybe you love to breath scale. Maybe that works really well for you. Or maybe you loved a quick meditation. Maybe you love a quick nap. Maybe you love to chug some water. That works really well for your body. You feel so much better. I don't know what that is for you, but everyone's going to be different. So you've got to find what works for you and then consistently keep that, plugging that into your schedule. And over time, it's going to be a compound effect and you're going to start to see the results of this practice, okay? And then you want to set your trigger alarms. So where do you want to check in with yourself throughout the day? For me, I check in every hour, and that really helps me to stay consistent and maintain my energy levels. By the way, I get a lot of you in my inbox asking me how I'm so energetic all the time. This is a common thing. This is like a number one reason why people hire me, because they want more energy. They want to be able to live a vibrant and energetically charged life, okay? And I know that you want that if you made it this far in this video. So get yourself those alarms in your phone and your computer. Maybe it's a 3-part check-in, or maybe you do it every hour. I don't know, but start somewhere that you feel is sustainable for you and then stack on more check-in points as you go through this practice. So that, my friends, is going to completely help you to eliminate burnout or minimize it and then over time eliminate it. It's going to help you to just feel more happiness, feel more empowered. You're never going to feel like a victim of your energy anymore. You're going to feel like the creator of it, and you can tap into that limitless energy. And when you do, you're going to start setting your goals even higher for yourself. You know, imagine that. If you had more energy, what would you be able to accomplish? If you had 3 times more of the energy that you've had consistently over the last 3 months, think about that. How's your energy felt over the last 3 months? And if you had 3 times more energy than that, what would you set your eye on? What would be the outcomes that you wanted to produce? What would actually be your ambitions at that point? Right now, you're setting goals based on your energetic set point. And so when we can raise that energetic set point, baby, the sky isn't even the limit for you, and you will actually be able to experience your potential. Okay, a lot of people want to live into their potential. They want to feel what that feels like. They want to feel their full capability, but that's going to be impossible if you don't learn the skill of energy management. So, my friends, go out there, take action, start this skill set for yourself, and I guarantee you it will change your life. How do I know? Because it's changed my life, and I am so much more of a happy striver. I feel so much more present in my days. I feel so alive, my friends. Like, feeling fully alive and charged up is so important to actually deepening your life experience here. I love you. You can have it all, be it all, and achieve it all. If you've enjoyed this conversation with me today, you will absolutely love working with me one-on-one in my high performance coaching program. All my clients say the same thing. Tiffany, I don't recognize my life. In a short period of time, 1 round of coaching with me, just a few months, you literally will transform every category of your life and take all of it to higher levels of success. Book a consultation call with me. It will be the most transformative hour of your entire life, guaranteed. The link to do that is in the description below, or head over to tiffanyjulie.com. Listen, Sometimes we have to admit that we've taken ourselves as far as we can go. Every extraordinary person will tell you that they have a coach, a mentor, a trainer, a teacher, someone that can hold them to a higher standard, someone who can be there to push them to their edges so that they can know what they're capable of. Honestly, my clients are like, Tiffany, I don't recognize my life. I didn't even know I was capable of these achievements. I didn't even know this was possible for me. They're mind blown and they just want to keep going to entirely new levels. I'm going to teach you how to do that in my high performance coaching program. So book that conversation and I cannot wait to support you in achieving your next level.
After our first actual coaching call, I went from a complete funk to boom, immediately back in the game, better than I had been ever before. She'll help you go to a level that you've never even been before. Literally, some of the greatest transformations I've ever been in my life have been conversations with her, and the results have been astounding. My business grew, my income grew, which are all great things, but I have to tell you, my personal happiness went to all new levels. My relationship with my wife has gone to all new levels. I'm a significantly better husband and father than I was. My spiritual growth has been unbelievable. My connection with Source, my ability to manifest and create. There's been no greater investment I've ever made. Any of the investments I've had, any of the stocks, any of the investments, any cryptos, any of that stuff, nothing has paid me better than investing in myself and working with Tiffany Julie.
I've had my biggest month in business, which was over $60,000. I made the same amount of money that I did the previous year in half the time.
It helped me get dialed in on my marketing strategies and really coming up with a plan that felt easy.
My income has quadrupled. I am more productive. I just have this deep knowing that I can accomplish the goals that I set forth.
I'm 10 pounds lighter and more ripped than I've been in the last 10 years. And I literally feel like I'm 10 years younger. And
my business grew, and basically in a few months, my revenue doubled. So it's pretty amazing that I was able to grow this business in such a short time.
I also was able to leave my 9-to-5 and launch 3 of my own business ventures.
My self-confidence was boosted. I felt so much more empowered. I believed in myself so much more.
One of the most important things that she really helped me is to bring back my innate happiness.
I had my biggest month in business. I got an entirely new website with new branding. I revamped my coaching programs and packages. I doubled my pricing. I created a new lead magnet. I started a podcast.
I broke into my first 5-figure month. Then we did some next level branding and positioning, which was huge to actually get some really clear messaging going.
Tiffany's the real deal. Jump in, hire her. You'll thank yourself.
It's some of the best money I've ever spent in my life, in my business life.
So if you're looking to grow, try something new, do something different, achieve the next level, just become the best version of yourself, Tiffany is an excellent choice to entrust your future with.